Good morning, dear students. We are in the day 5 of your Communicative English Bridge course. Let's get started with the class. Today, I thought we would see articles and few important things that we have left in the previous classes. Articles are playing an important role in the grammar, and articles are having two types, basically definite article and indefinite article. A and an are indefinite article and the is the definite article. Let's get further with the articles topic. Indefinite article, the words a and an are the special adjectives called these called a and the are the special adjectives called articles. In indefinite articles a and an is used before a singular count nouns beginning with vowel sound a, e, I, o, u or vowel sound even. Okay, so basically an is used before all the vowel sounds. An elephant, an apple, an issue, an orange. All these are the vowels a, e, I, o, u. So you start with indefinite article an. And the article a. A is used before a singular count noun beginning with a consonant other than a, e, I, o, u. A stamp, a desk, a TV, a cup, a book. Okay. Other than vowel sound, you have vowels and consonants in English alphabets. So there are in the 26 alphabets, uh, there are 5 consonant sounds A, E, I, O, U, and other than that all the 21 are called as consonant. So other than the vowel sound, a is used for the other nouns. So definite article a and an is used before a vowel or a consonant. So you have to be clear with this. Then moving ahead with same topic in a deeper way, is used before a single noun that is unspecified. A pencil, an orange. So if you don't specify, for example, generally if you talk about anything, you just term it a pencil, an orange. So for example, I am meaning one specific pencil that I gave you and I remember and you also remember. For example, do you remember the pencil which I gave you that time? That means I have given you the pencil, so I'm very specific. So can me give me a pencil? That means any pencil. So if I say the, I'm specifying it. If I say that is unspecified. Okay, and it is used before number of collectives and some numbers. A dozen, a gallon. So collective in front of the collectives means a group of for example dozen means 12 together, and also before numbers also you use a, and it is also used used before a singular noun followed by a restrictive modifier. A girl who was wearing a yellow hat. Okay, for example, restrictive modifier means, for example, did you see a girl who was wearing a yellow hat? Means you're specifically meaning that particular person. That means restricting modifier means the modifier that is the yellow hat, the person who was wearing the yellow hat. You are specifically restricting to that modifier, that particular adjective. So you can use a indefinite article. And is used with nouns to form adverbial phrase of quantity, amount, or degree. I feel a bit depressed. So to form adverbial phrases, also you use the indefinite article a. Then definite article the. You have to be very specific. Definite article means you are very specific and you are very particular about that particular content. Okay, used to indicate a noun that is definite or has been previously specified in the context. Please close the door. For example, a room may be having one or more doors, but you are very specific about use closing that particular door. I like the clothes you gave me. So you already have given the clothes and that particular clothes you're mentioning. So you're very specific and you are specifying that particular object that is previously known to the speaker or the listener. So you both of you are very specific about one topic, so you are using the definite article the. Praise the Lord. For in front of Lord you use the. Okay. All these are the examples I can give you for the definite article the. And I also wanted to tell you about subject and predicate. So before we could come to the closure of this session, I thought I could even tell you more about the subject and predicate. Okay, any sentence would have two parts, subject and predicate. Every complete sentence contains two parts, subject and predicate. Subject is what or whom the sentence is about, while the predicate tells us something about the subject. For example, Judy and her dog runs on beach every morning. So here Judy is the subject and runs on the beach every morning is the predicate. So what is subject? What is predicate? Subject means what the sentence is all about, while the predicate will tell you more about the subject. It will just explain you about the subject. Judy and her dog is the subject of the sentence. Judy and the dog is the subject of the sentence. What is the predicate? What is about the subject? What can you extract more about subject becomes the predicate. Okay. For example, Ram, Ram sits on the floor. Okay. Ram is subject, sits on the floor is predicate. So Ram is what the sentence is all about, and the remaining part of a sentence will tell you more about subject. What is he doing? Why is he in the sentence at all? And what the question becomes fulfilled with the answers in the predicate section. To determine the subject of sentence, first isolate the verb. Okay, what is isolating? You have to know what is verb. Verb is the action word. So here in the sentence, Judy runs. Okay, runs. Run is the verb. Then ask a question by placing who or what before the verb. The answer is subject. Okay, so who is the important character in the sentence? What is done? What is done for the who is doing the action and what is being done? That must be the question you must ask yourself to attain the subject. If you have to know the subject of a sentence, you have to ask two sentences before the verb. Who or what? And the answer will be subject. The audience littered the theater floor with torn wrappings and spilled popcorn. Okay, what is the verb here? The action word is litter. That means they spilled or they just dirtied the floor. So the littered is the uh, verb of this sentence. Who or what is littered? The audience did. The audience is the subject of the sentence. So who did who threw all the waste down and who did away with the wrappings and all? It is the audience. So what is the total subject and predicate? Subject becomes audience or audience, and predicate becomes uh, the theater floor with torn wrappings and the spilled popcorn. So we know you have to ask two questions to identify the subject, and after the verb only follows the predicate. I thought these two things were missing in the previous classes, so I just wanted you to know about articles and also subject predicate to form a sentence. So students, I would like to stress on a few things that many of you are failing to do. We are not confidently getting into the communicative skills as such, because I am not able to meet you in person, or we are not in the classroom atmosphere. We are missing many things. I'm not you are not very constant. I don't know how many of you watch the videos and you really apply that in life. Students, remember one thing: English is very, very, very important for your future. If you have to improve yourself, if you have to develop yourself to the next stage, English is compulsory. There is no other go. Okay, so you might think, ma'am, I'm from Tamil medium and I don't know English, I don't know grammar. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, now not knowing English is not a big deal. But now afterwards, after this session, you must take some steps about it. You must be able to move on to the next level. Take the help of the newspaper. See, this is what I want you to do in the future. Okay, so past is past. Till now, you have not attempted to do anything for your English. Forget it. From now on, start reading newspapers, at least 10 lines from one article. Even storybooks, even some books will be lying in your home, just idle without using. Start taking it and read at least one page a day. Not even one page, just half page. Start reading English. Create an interest for English children. That will definitely help you attain success. Okay, just mugging up and vomiting in the exam will not serve the purpose. You must be able to form at least one full sentence in proper English. Okay, grammar is just a helper for you and it is not the whole idea. Even without knowing grammar, many people have attained a lot of success. Those people who can communicate well in English doesn't mean that they are perfect in grammar. Without knowing grammar also, you people can speak in English only with the help of practice. Practice is the key for everything. You have to keep practicing. For that, I'm telling you have to improve your LSRW skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing skill in English. For that, newspaper is the key. Take up a newspaper, even let it be old, let it be new, whatever. Even online, you can take the help of the online newspapers, online e-reading newspapers or e-articles, whatever. Just start reading 10 lines a day. Make it 15, 20 in subsequent days. Start reading and show interest for the language. If you don't know a word, don't stop there. Take the help of dictionary and start browsing for it and use the language. Start writing. Listen to good English through movies also, even films and motivational speeches. So many things are there. If you have to improvise yourself, something must be done in the extra level. Okay, after learning these many years in English, if you don't if you can't even make one full sentence in English, or if you cannot draft a letter in English, what is the purpose? The whole purpose is shattered there. So my dear first year students, you are in a very early stage. This is the right time to shape yourself. So be very clear, make up your mentality, be very confident, be very positive about what you're doing, and start doing something about your communicative skill. Even if you have good communication skill, improvise that. There is always scope for improvement in your life. So you see that you do so many things to improvise your communicative skills. Grammar is just a step. Okay, if even if you're not thorough with that, start reading lot of things and start preparing yourself for a good communication. Okay, as I have said, you have to read newspapers or books, listen to good English through news or even films or motivational speeches, write at least 5 English sentences, separate notebook, and try to use it in daily communication. For example, you have learned something new from your newspaper or your books, something. Start writing sentences, make sentences. You will make mistake. I'm telling you, children, you will make some mistake. Okay, doesn't matter. If you have never made mistake, that means you have not tried anything new. Okay, so if you make mistake, correct it. Next time you can correct it. You can always have a scope for improvement next time. So first time you make mistake, okay, just refer it once again and start to correct yourself and move forward. Okay, so be consistent in the learning the language. Don't be discouraged at any point of time. Be very confident. If you have to improvise yourself, if you have to prove to your family members that you are capable and you are an able candidate, you have to sacrifice something and you have to no do wonders. Never worry about making mistake. As I said earlier, if you're making mistake, that means you're trying something new. Grammar is a part of language, not the entirety. That is the key which I want to stress this time. Grammar is just a key for the language and it is not the entire part of the language. Even without grammar, you can do wonders. I'm not telling you not to read grammar. If things are not materializing, that's okay. If you have to keep trying to achieve the skill. So this is what I wanted to stress after this 5 days of session. Uh, I will be continuing my English, general English, that is communicative English, major paper, major, that is your English, general English paper with first BA English, first BBA, first BCom A and F, first BCom CS. These are the 4 classes I will be moving forward with. Other 5 classes, um, Mrs. Kalpana, Assistant Professor of English, ma'am will be handling classes for you. So I will be proceeding my communicative English, general English paper with first BA, first BCom CS, first BCom A and F, and first BBA. These are the classes I'll be moving forward. So very happy to meet you all. I know that means not virtually. Through this online platform, I was able to meet 9 different sections, 9 different classes. So happy. And I would love to share the comments or suggestions from your side. So keep trying and keep doing more things in English. My best wishes for you. Thank you, students.